Hello, hi. Today I think I want to have this pick of the week, which is Netflix stocks. I think Netflix is actually a very, very good time to go in right now. So I show you an article of subscribing to Netflix, and also, if you buy the share on Netflix, let's say 2020 2002 at $12 a month, and what you would have earned by today, instead of spending hours, you would have earned nearly 200,000 US dollars by buying the Netflix shares if you convert your subscription into buying. So, but I'm not saying not to, subscribe to Netflix. I have an account as well. So I just want to show you the last quarter, which is, I think it would be, this was the most recent movie that was a smash hit. They earn about nearly um, 1 billion for Netflix. That's like a extraordinary gains. And I wanted to show you a couple of, I just want to show you the share chart first. I think this is very important. Netflix shares has been up and down, but as you can see, the chart has gone down. This has gone down a lot. It's a perfect time to buy. It was due to just general war sentiments and COVID play ending. Apparently, of course, there are still some stocks, I think, that are have a lot of potential even after COVID. Maybe telemedicine may not be so popular after things back to normal. But even the new norm, right? I think there will be a balance between Zoom, and also physical meetings, and like be having your Peloton gym bicycle at home, as well as actually visiting the gym yourself. So yeah, this is a perfect time. It's actually very, very much, I would say, at COVID price, just before COVID price. So we are not far away from COVID price. But Netflix has gone a long way, as there's a lot of improvement since 2020 until 2022. So I'll show you a couple of Netflix raising the price for their customers in US. Why Netflix is raising price? Is set to report fourth quarter, and then at the same time they wanted to increase the price for the US region for all plans in US. So from $1 to $2 a month, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's double. Okay, for Netflix, because they scale massively across the globe, and they earn a little bit from every one of us. There's so many subscribers. So this will definitely improve their first quarter earnings, which is coming up in April. So this is one of the very few companies, I think, other than Microsoft, which has increased in their prices for 2022 onwards. So what I meant was the first quarter of 2022. So yeah, and the rest of the company, is still, as I mentioned before, if you want to invest in company in this volatile market, find company that has pricing power, and won't have so much of all this, like a supply chain, transportation, shipping costs increase tenfold, or high input commodity costs like raw materials like nickel and all that, um, and high salary costs. And I think actors are still quite reasonable to get. So, and Netflix keep cranking up its prices, and they are doing that in UK as well. I just want to show you. Even though in a crowded space, you got HBO Max, you got Disney bundle, and then recently Amazon 2 days ago just completed MGM purchase. Amazon completed MGM purchase. So you will see they will have the James Bond movie inside as well, and Amazon, there's Amazon Prime. But take note that Netflix footprint in the whole globe, especially in Korea, Southeast Asia, except for India, I think, which is Amazon Prime is still doing well. They are pretty much an established footprint, and I think Netflix will still be the number one play in the near uh, in the near future. Let's see. Of course, you got Disney Plus, which is coming as well. Yeah, Netflix. The reason the share went down a lot, other than the war, Ukraine war and all that, right, is because their fourth quarter last year, they reported 2 million fewer subscribers than expected. Hey, what do you expect, man? 20, the growth in 2020 and 2021, right? Or the first half of 2021 during COVID period, of course, the growth was like ridiculous, lah. It's last year you just see Netflix added 18 million subscriber compared to 37, you know, in 2022. That's, you know, 37 million in 2020. Of course, that's COVID year, right? You've got to be reasonable, in terms of kind of the growth will sure slow down a little bit, but then they will have the next level of growth, which is their pricing power, which is the rate rise in the price. And then now they are starting to crack down on password and all that. Of course, they can track our location. I think you know that as well. I know, but for me, like sometimes being a Netflix subscriber, I share an account with another friend, and then Netflix will prompt me and say, "Hey, are you at this? Are you logging in at this location? Is that you?" Things like that, because the one subscription with 5 accounts supposed to be for one household within the same location, so it's quite easy for Netflix to crack this down and get more subscriber in as well. So as I mentioned, Netflix has a PE ratio of 31, was a little bit high, but it has always hovering around this price because it's a quite a mode business as well. Even though this is not really for Netflix, I think it's a mode because the Apple and Google are not really coming in big on this movie streaming company, and Amazon, Disney. In terms of content, right? Of course, Disney has their own crowd, which is family based. So their 52 weeks low is $351, and we are not far off. We are really not far off from the chart. You can see we are now at 370. It's barely 6-7% up. There's still a lot of upside. This share can easily be 400 plus, 500 plus within a year or two. So this is their fourth quarter, generate total revenue of 7.7 billion. It's still up from 6.64 billion in 2020. So it's still a very good share to buy. It's still an increase in revenue. Most important thing when you want to look for a good investable company, of course, you must first pricing power. Number two, increase revenue. That means they are actually increasing their subscribers base. Then these are all important elements. And then you see the revenue. Majority of them are still in United States and Canada, and the price increase in United States and Canada will definitely make them a very strong player in the good revenue in 2022 onwards. So yeah, just a quick one. I think I've covered all the screenshot that I want to show you. Yeah, I'll probably end with this. So yeah, take care. So have a good day, and I passed my 8 minutes today. Thanks a lot.